And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft DeathWorld, the Frozen Factory. Well, Frozen Factory research is done. It finished just as the tail end of the last episode was finishing. So I am going to research that, or collect that, I mean. And I collected the OET components already. So I want to actually build this up. Make sure I got my edges right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right there. And that will be right. By the sake of geometry, that'll all be right. Okay, as you can see, I got my lasers in. There's a laser with a organic lens upgrade on each one of these, which is plenty for what we need it for. So this goes 13 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right there. So we're going to put a wall going this way. Okay, and now let's zoom in. Just a matter of placing these in a way that doesn't I don't want to place a block twice, because I think that would actually use up the blocks in my inventory, and that would be a bad thing. So I've got a few extra, but I don't like to waste something like this. This is a big structure. Not the biggest structure now. Wait till we start the magma bore process. That is going to be an epic adventure. Okay, down to the last few. Okay, and put this here. And what I usually do, if I don't want to charge it right away, I will go up one and then build, and it won't finish it. It won't complete the building because there's one gap down here that hasn't been finished. So if I don't want to charge it right away, that's what I do with that. I want to see what we can do with, if that unlocked the cluster missiles. I'd like to see what those look like. And now that I've got a bunch of missiles ready to go, it'd be a good time to test out the cluster missiles. If we can't build them, we can't build them. Okay, let's look at what that unlocked. Cluster Missile Crafter. So let's take a look at what that gives me here. Cluster Missile. So I need 32 plasma imbued missiles just to make this thing. Interesting. Interesting. Well, luckily I have a bunch of them right down here. Well, yeah, there's 95 of them right there. So let's go up and craft this thing. And see what it's going to take to build. So need stampers right now. Cluster Missile Crafter. So it wants one plasma imbued missile. Okay. I wonder what this is gonna take besides plasma imbued, if this actually uses power low. So yeah, obviously it takes power. It's pretty obvious. So if I put power right here, okay. I'm gonna set this to add and remove. Crafting cluster missile. Okay. That's interesting. Takes a while. What is that? 50 seconds for that? That's pretty hefty. And I've got a bunch of plasma missiles on me, so let's put those back. So does this take 8 imbued to make? I'm not sure, actually. But what I will do is I'll convert, so I have 69 in there. 76. $77. Wait, it actually put missiles in. I'm not entirely sure what that just did, but it's kind of cool, whatever it is. It almost put like 9 in there. Interesting. Oh well, I'll keep it. Keep it going. Seems to be working. It looked like it took 1 missile and then crafted like 8 or 9 cluster missiles. Well, oh well. So let's start the charge. My threat level is pretty high. I think I lost that last attack. Yeah, because my base threat really spiked while I was doing that research. Okay, so in order to kick this off, yeah, it started spawning bosses. I was hoping to avoid bosses, but oh well. Well, to kick all this off, I want to get the fuel over there first. Get as much of the fuel distributed as possible. It's going to consume a lot of fuel. As you can see, I had to also bump this little area out here in order to get that working. Which is fine. Not a big deal. So yeah, this will really start kicking on over here. As soon as all the fuel is distributed, which shouldn't take too terribly long. I've got a lot of fuel over here ready to go. I've got this one full. This one has still got 10 in it. I put some extra empty canisters over here a little while ago in order to make sure that this has enough. And now this is going to start emptying out. And as soon as basically as soon as these are fueled and ready to go, which they will slowly build up. As you can see, they're slowly winding up. Some of them still don't have any fuel. Oh, I forgot a bank of... There we go. Get those going. Make sure I didn't forget any other ones. Those are all set up. Those are all set up. Still don't have any fuel up here. Should have used some modded hoppers with these much faster, but I wasn't sure if they were going to be detected by the turbines. So basically, yeah, they kick on, they charge up the laser transmitter, and then they charge their internal buffer, and then they just kick down into sort of idle mode. So we want them all to kind of go into idle mode, and the fuel to back up. So we're still pumping fuel over here. So yeah, we want all the fuel to be backed up like this on all of these. This one still hasn't grabbed any fuel, so here's some fuel here. It may go down, it may come up, I'm not sure. Oh, it just skipped right over it. Wow, that is fast. Interesting how that just kicks that right out. There we go. Now we're really making it through here. This one doesn't have the little cool heat effects on it, but it is idling. So these are all maxed out. These are all maxed out. These are all maxed out. So now it's just this one. It looks like it is good to go. Everybody is ready to go. I kind of singed my hair a little bit, I think. And this one is just about to kick off. So the second we build the OET, our threat calmers are going to go offline. So our threat is immediately going to spike, and I kind of want to wait it out because we've got all these bosses coming in, and if we start charging the OET and immediately lose our CPH, basically we will lose whatever charge the OET had in it. Let me see if we have any stingers over here I can throw into. Massive Eye, pristine. Ooh, we have 31 stingers in there. Nice. So let me throw these stingers over where we're building the... There we go. This is our armor piercing area here. And I would like to enable missiles finally. So this will beam all these missiles eventually. Should. There they go. So now we have a bunch of missiles going in, all different kinds, getting mixed in there, which is what we want. And the fireworks already started. $750,000 damage. Yeah, that was an armor piercing right there. That was beautiful. Ooh, ooh, brutal. Okay, I think it is time. Let's check our fuel situation here. How much fuel do we have left in there? 48. Seems to be okay. I think it's stopped for now. So let's finish off the OET and start charging it up. And there it goes. Immediately starts charging. Now the charge rate will drop while these things spin up. So it stuttered a little bit right at the very beginning. As you can see, the charge rate kind of is pretty abysmal. But once these are all charged up and ready to go, it should be clean and good to go. Calculated I'm not sure exactly how many. It's 32 turbines, all working to charge it. So something like 15,000 power per second getting pumped into that thing. I mean, it still take a while to charge, but see, large scale vein extraction. Ouch. That's a tough one there. Wow. 512 on all those. And particulate extraction will need chromium and molybdenum. All right. Well, our charge has begun, and our threat level is skyrocketing. But we have uber missiles to go with it. We've got several thousand missiles ready to go. These are all armor piercings right here. There's a plasma, armor piercing, pretty much all specialty up here. So the heavies won't get hit with any missiles. It'll just specifically target bosses, which is a good thing because bosses start coming in vast numbers. And I've got my Falcor system expanded pretty far now. If we go over to this corner, we'll see that it's quite a ways out. I've kind of just been digging through, and I don't know what Spiderbot's doing. It doesn't look like he's is he out of power, I wonder? That's kind of out of range. No, he's not out of power, but yeah, with the first batch of missiles I made, I was able to see kind of where they kill enemies, like the range at which they start shooting at enemies. So I had to take another chunk out of this. So this whole area is new ground, and then I put one way over here, kind of buried a couple over here. So any that die should get picked up right off of the overmind over there. And I think the Spiderbot is going for another corner that we're getting attacked from. Eee. So yeah, I've got a huge number of Falcors. I try to do like a 2-to-1 Falcor system. So Spiderbot is defending, so he's on his way over to this corner. So my bank of Falcors, now that Falcors can go a lot further, I don't need to spread them out so much. So they're basically all over here. So here's my bank of Falcors, ready to collect loot. I'm not sure how it decides which one to select to go chasing after it, but let me grab all of... Got 4 more stingers already. All the chitin I could want. A lot of parts from maceration. And I did put a 2,000 slot hopper on my organic matter because as we charge the OET, we're going to be pulling in a lot of organic loot. It's going to come in quite fast. Speaking of which, I have a little bit I can drop off. So as you can see, there's 14 in there. So there's obviously, yeah, some non-bug parts in there. You just grab them as you need them. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, the beacons here go quite a ways. All my corners are pretty much covered. Had to dig a little bit out of that corner. This corner seemed to be pretty good. Pretty flat all the way through. I have to keep an eye on it, make sure that everything is good. Just kind of see where the parts fall and oh, I love it. Destruction. Large scale destruction. I'd like to see one of those cluster missiles get fired, but I think they're pretty embedded. All right, well, we are at almost 5% already, so that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.